How long will I wait before I receive the result of my interview? How long will it take the Ptdf to release the result of selected applicants? This may be the question that may probably be bothering you now, or you may be thinking about. But we've done the interview. How long will it take? So this video is towards that, and I will show you, or I will tell you how long it's going to take tentatively for them to release the result, and how do you know that you've been selected for the scholarship. So let's dive straight into the video. But before we go there, please, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, like, and also share to your friends and people that you think may be interested in the Ptdf scholarship or other scholarship opportunities. And yes, we'll see you there. So now the question is always that I've been hearing people ask in the groups that I'm part of, and people have been sending me emails. How long do we wait for the result, or how do we know that we've been selected for the Ptdf scholarship? First of all, I would like you to know that you are among the best in your states. That's why they shortlisted you. Now, it is said that about 29,633 people applied for the Ptdf scholarship, both masters and PhD categories, but only 5,723 were shortlisted for the interviews. So that means only 16% of the whole people that applied, 16% were shortlisted. And you see how competitive the Ptdf scholarship is. No, so now you having the opportunity to be interviewed is for you to come and sell yourself, convince them why they should sponsor you to go and study the course that you want to study, or to go and do the research that you want to do. One question I was asked during my interview was, why don't you want to do your research in Nigeria? Why do you want to do it in France? Or why do you want to do it in the proposed country that you chose? Well, I gave them the reasons why I want to do my PhD there. So it's an opportunity that you had to convince them why they should select you. So now, if you eventually make the cut, know that you are among the best of the best. It's more like going to be like a 1% or 2% of the total applicants that apply for the scholarship. So let's dive right into the video. Now, there's been a trend with the Ptdf release of result, or release of the selected awardees. Um, from previous years, I will be starting from 2021. 2021, they actually released the result in 18th of August 2021. So it depends on when they do the interview. I think it usually take them like 2 months to release the result of, or to release the names of those that have been selected for the scholarship. And then look at 2022 as well. 2022, it was on 13th of August in 2022 that they released it. So the previous one was 18th August. The next one was 13th of August. Then 2023 was on 9th of September. So it's more like the first week of September. Maybe the interview was a little bit late, so they had to now take time to do the selection. And CS set was released on the 8th of July. So depending on when they make announcement for the application, and when they now select people or shortlist people for the interviews, I think that depends on when they will release the interview result. And I think this year should probably be in either late August or early September, because most universities in the UK start their school in October, I think, or September. So September, October, you can, fast track your application for admission, and then the visas and everything, and you can still resume to school. So hopefully, the list of selected or the list of awardees should be out late August or early September, just like from the trend that we have seen. So what you should you do now is to start looking for admission for those that have not yet gotten admission, for master's students, or for PhD students too. You start looking for prospective supervisors, those that will supervise your PhD program. And then for schools in France or Germany, I think most times you'd have to maybe you'll have to pay an application fee during your application. You have to pay an application fee before you submit your application. But if you have the Ptdf scholarship, I think you don't need to pay an application fee, because they have partnership with these universities. So all you just upload is your letter of award from the Ptdf, and then you can get your admission. And one thing you should expect is after the list of awardees is released, they will now have induction for everyone that was selected for the scholarship. Now, during this induction, you have representatives from each of these countries, from Germany, um, Malaysia, France, and UK. You can either have representatives from UK, or you have people that have studied, that are previous awardees that have studied in UK. Then they will tell you how the process goes, what and what you need to do, where and where you need to go, and what documents you need to have available, and how to go about the visa. And I think groups will be created so that you can all have ease through the registration or um, admission sort process, or looking for admission. And another thing again is you'd have to sign some documents with the Ptdf. The You should know that there are a lot of people that will be bombarding the Ptdf with emails, or going to the website to get their maybe award letter and the proof of fund and all those stuff like that. So the process takes a little bit long, but just try and get all your documents together so that when you see your name in the selected awardees, then you just kickstart the process of getting your proof of fund, and then your award letter, I think, before the proof of fund, because you need all these documents for your visa application. So if you do not initiate the process on time, you may actually be delayed. Yeah. So that's that about that. The visa application process, they all know that you're from Ptdf. So if you have all your documents complete and you don't have any false documents, you would obviously definitely get your visa. But if you do have anything that is not genuine, you may be denied your visa. But most of the people that are from Ptdf, they've gotten their visas to go and study their course choice. Yeah. So try as much as you can to attend the interview. And if you know, sorry, the induction. And if you know anybody that is a previous scholar, you can reach out to them so that they will put you through, especially those that have gone to the country that you intend to go and study. So that's that. And one thing that I didn't say, that I didn't mention, is how do you know you are selected? So now the Ptdf, just like they sent emails during when you submitted your application, they sent an email that we've received your application and successful candidates will be invited for interview. That's how they would send you email as well if you have won the scholarship. So you would receive an email in your inbox, and then from then they will now publish the list of awardees on their website, where you can go and check and make your verifications. That is it. I want you to know that the Ptdf is a very transparent scholarship. There is this mindset that a lot of people are saying. There's this false news that people are saying, oh, the Ptdf is rigged. You have to know someone to get it. No, if you are a good candidate, your profile is great, definitely you will win the scholarship. That's why they invite you for interview. There are some people say that maybe they finish with 2-2 or 2-1, but when they come to the interview, they perform outstanding, and they'll give them the scholarship. So how do you convince them that you really want the scholarship? Not just come and then you just mess things up, and then you now start saying that the Ptdf is not fair. The Ptdf is one of the fair scholarship that I know, local scholarship that I know. Yeah, that is all I can say. And have a very good and wonderful day. And I wish you all the best of luck as you wait for the list of awardees. Bye bye.